Welcome back, trainers, and today we're going to be taking a look at Heracross in the Ultra League Classic. We're going to be pairing it up with Shadow Charizard and Wally Whaleran, okay? Take a look. We're going to be battling a legend for our first battle. I guess they fell from grace. I guess it's time to test this team out, see what we can do. Met with a Gyarados here. Now, this is going to be a good matchup for me. Now, take a look at something. I was a little too eager to hop into Go Battle League without realizing, oops, I've only got one charge move on my Whaleran, so better make do. But obviously, in this case, I'm not going to be needing Earthquake. But you're going to see right after this, I'm going to maybe need it. So yeah, let's take a look. Love this team, by the way. Did great. We were going to be showcasing Heracross. Whaleran is great. You know, it's rank 1. Okay, let's just... It's really good if you have a Shadow rank 1, rank 2 for the regular. But it's very, very... some of the matchups are a little bit different for the most part. Kind of doing the same thing here. But let's talk about Heracross, alright? So, with the rise of new meta, you're going to have the rise of older Pokemon. Now, Heracross is always pretty good in the Ultra League. We've made plenty of videos. It's my good old fighting bug-type Pokemon. I love this thing. Now, you're going to see a lot more Whaleran, so you're going to be able to do more damage. And you got Rock Blast, which is super effective. Also, Mega Horn, which is going to be doing more damage since they buffed it. There's no repercussions for using it, no debuffs. You just keep on trucking. And counter is an amazing move, not to mention you also resist counter. Alright, also resist fighting types. So you got coverage there for your Whaleran and potentially protected from fighting. So it did good, right? It's obviously going to be hard counters. You already know that. Every team has it. Alright, so let's get back into this. First battle of the day up against this legend here. And, yeah, we got this, obviously. Charizard goes down. We go in. We have a Rock Blast ready to go. We get that off immediately. And we're going to go ahead and, you know, buy that secondary move for our Whaleran here. So we have a Earthquake, you know. And not only that, you know, first battle of legend. This, you know, nice start to the day. Felt pretty good about that. Let's get it. But here's the thing. I mean, let me break it down for you really quick. No disrespect to the legend. That's great that you made it there. But again, Go Battle League, there's many different variables. Again, this is not to discredit people that are, you know, trying to get to legend. But the fact of the matter is, there's a thing called try hard, there's a thing called using meta constantly, and consistency. If you're using the same team over and over again, the same meta nonsense over and over again, you're going to be able to rise up. Simple as that, right? Now, that's not even the factor. The factor is, if you do not lag, if you do not get rock, paper, scissored, again, if you do not lag, that's another one. There's like 3 if you do not lags. If you do not putter, if you don't have all this nonsense going on, all these different variables, and you're also going to see another example where I couldn't hit my charge moves. This is why I don't give a damn. Okay? We're going to have some fun battles, and we're going to be pulling off some amazing wins. If we get legend, we get it. If we don't, then I don't care. I'm still getting paid, right? Anybody who's talking crap, they could deal with it in their mommy's basement while they stream it. All right, I just cut off about a minute digging in. Let's not start it off like that. Let's just see what we have going on. You get the point, right? All right, we beat a legend with our eyes closed. Okay, good lead. All right, but I thought the legends were supposed to be some sort of god tier. All right, anyway, we're also going to be bringing this team by accident into the Open Ultra League. You're going to see your boy still pulling off wins. Let's go. Come on. Anyways, what do we have going on here? We'll get into the commentary right now. Right, and okay, I think for this one, we didn't particularly want to... Okay, yeah. The reason why we didn't go Earthquake is we didn't necessarily want to lose. We wanted it to be as even as possible so they couldn't gain any farm with their Escavalier to potentially go for Drill Run and take us out. So, yeah, pulling that one off. Let's pay more attention. Obstagoonly, that's not great. Gonna swap into Heracross. You gotta love we got that fighter in the back. And they're pulling out their Glade here. So we're not going to go for the Mega Horn quite yet. We're going to be taken out by these Confusions extremely fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Getting to the ding Mega Horn. Let's go. Come on. And I do believe we'll land this. They let it go. All right. They don't want to double up on those shields. Coming back in here with Obstagoon. And look at the lag. Why is it lagging? All right, our counters went through. But why is it lagging at the most crucial, one of the most crucial moments here? We still win. Yeah, that's right, lag. Come on, bring it on. You're trying to hold me back. Come on, what? All right, so swapping into Charizard, they see the Charizard, like, I don't want any of that. So, when it comes to the original Kanto starters, yeah, I said, you know, Venusaur is my favorite Pokemon, but I have almost as equal amount of love for Charizard. I mean, it's just Charizard. As far as Blastoise is concerned, it's cool. Blastoise is cool. Not as much love, although I do believe I was a pretty big fan of Blastoise when I was younger. I just go through these like a little obsessive phases, but Charizard and Venusaur are stuck. But anyway, so anyway, so we're up. We've got some nice lag. All right, I'm gonna go Earthquake and see if they can shield it up. Letting it go. It's nobody's shield at this point. Oh, I was trying to catch an Earthquake. I was trying to catch an Earthquake with my Charizard. Or Heracross. That would have been amazing, but then we would have been locked. So, let's see what happens here. Going for an Icicle Spear, taking him out. Barely having any HP, which is perfect. Now, I do believe they may have lagged. I don't know what happened there, but let's see. Going in here with our Charizard, because we obviously cannot fight a Crobat with Heracross. I mean, if we had a lot of energy, we could throw some Rock Blast, which is absolutely a strategy for that. But we're bug and fighting, so we take even more damage from flying. We cannot do that. So we have to hold the line here at all costs. At all costs. So we're going for a Dragon Claw. We're just going to go for those baits here. Shadow Charizard's awesome. It's a really fun Pokemon to use. And we're getting it. Oh my goodness, that was too close. All right, anyway, let's see what they got in the bag. Come on, Heracross. I'm in clutch. Escavalier. Charizard could have put in a little bit of work, but if we would have stayed there, basically they would have farmed up even more energy and then potentially hit us with a couple more charge moves here. So, hey, Drill Run not very effective. No Aerial Ace. We're going to go Mega Horn here, and we're not even going to be able to land it. They back out. We take the win. Heracross was coming in clutch for me. Absolutely very excited. I did invest in it. This wasn't any weather boost. I just had to power it up by the secondary move, and let's get it. Met with a Surfetched. Okay, that was way too quick, so it's got to be a Night Slash or a Leaf Blade. It is a Night Slash, letting it go. Both not very effective. Swapping it Muck, and we're going to go straight for the Mega Horn here. Since we did encounter the Surfetch, we're going to go ahead and swap into our Whaleran because it doesn't really want to see a fighter. Now, I didn't really calculate this as precise as I should have, I think. All right, so I want to come out of here with a good enough amount of health, so if they sneak in a counter, we'll be able to get both of these off. But I got a little greedy. Whatever. We don't have enough health, I don't think. Surfetch is going to come in here. I don't think we'll be able to get off both. Let's see. And one... Oh, Magnezone. Never mind. Okay, so they thought we were going to go Icicle Spear. This is why you're not too hasty to throw. Sometimes you got to. And we go Earthquake, take them out, and they... I would have too. Absolutely. Easy money would have backed out. And have been annoyed. Good game. Next battle, another Glade. Horrible lead. Good. This is great, actually. And I'm not being sarcastic, so we can see, well, how do you play out of that? I don't know. Let's take a look here. So we swap into Whaleran. Now, Glade's going to be good up against it, too. But we are very spammy with Icicle Spear, and Glade's kind of squishy. Both of the moves that Glade does have, Leaf Blade and Close Combat, are super effective, obviously. So it still has a decent matchup if it wants to stay there. But they swap into Muck. We do have our Earthquake building up to it, shielding this Thunder Punch. And I was noticing Muck is, it's kind of a core breaker now. It's a decent Pokemon, and I do have a Shadow. Very good IVs. We'll have to check that out soon. All right, now with that little statement, you're going to see like 20 Muck videos. All right, so let's go. Bringing in our Heracross. This is not like the Kanto. Or, there's a Kanto right in front of our face. This is not like the Galarian. So it's not part dark. It's just resisting our fighting, unfortunately. So we're going to go ahead and go Rock Blast here. It's still not enough to take them out. Swap into Charizard since they're shieldless to start building up that energy. When you have a shield and full health on your Charizard, you're going to be looking pretty good. Unless you go up against a Waterfall user that's just pure water type. But they're bringing in a Snorlax. This is fantastic. Oh, they catch it with their Glade. I mean, that's was a good catch, but they're trying to recover the battle. All right, that's as simple as that. All right, you're put in a bad spot. They're trying to recover it. So let's see how this works out. We're getting to Blast Burn. This is not going to KO, but it's we still got that Pokemon in the back. Very little health. They're getting to the charge move now, unless they have 2 Body Slams, and they don't. And they'll take us out here. We go in and counter. Yeah, they were just trying to pull off that win, right? They're maneuvering their way around it, which, it was a nice catch. Next battle, we're going to be met with an Escavalier. Now, the reason why I like to run this Heracross is because of the rise in these counter users. And Escavalier, not specifically using Heracross for that, but it was absolutely in mind when I was starting to invest in it and when I was building this team last night. And you do win these matchups. If it does have Aerial Ace, it's not going to be good. But I don't think they can really afford to run Aerial Ace too much over what else is out there, just specifically to look out for Heracross or maybe another fighter, I guess. Anyways, they're going to be bringing in Glade. So we go for Mega Horn. We swap into our Whaleran here. Now, the reason why we swap is because there was really no reason for Heracross to go down there. So, of course, we're going to retreat. Now, they take us out. Okay, that's fine. They just debuffed themselves with Close Combat. We're going to bring in our Heracross because I knew it. See, I knew they would swap. And we were still locked, I do believe. We don't have our switch clock up. Maybe it is now. Nope, it's still locked, so we would have been screwed. Well, not screwed, but better position here. So we just went straight with our Heracross, had to call it because they were debuffed. And we catch. Talk about clean. Let's go. All right, Charizard holding it down, catching the Icicle Spear, getting to the Dragon Claw. Let's go. Oh, yeah, I'm doing the Shack Shake right now. Haha. All right, so in comes Glade, and we're able to get to the Dragon Claw Charizard, putting in that work. Let's go. But again, Charizard couldn't put in the work it did if those other Pokemon that we had on our team didn't do what they did as well. So, good job, everybody. Pat on the back. Next battle, met with a Nescavalier again. Got that fire in the back, pulling up that Steel and Bug. I know the people would say, well, that's a common lead anyways. Oh my gosh, I'm not even going to go down that route. It's like trying to teach a toddler advanced mathematics. It's not going to happen. Right? They're going to look at you and be like, huh? Grilled cheese? Anyways, we're going to go for Mega Horn here. Amok. Now, we'll still do a good amount of damage, despite it being poisoned, because it is dark. Going to go ahead and bring in our Charizard. That's, it's the best bet at this point. I mean, that's what I decided to bring in. Going for an Acid Spray. Oh, we got the Trevenant on the team. This is just really quick, okay? I was just going off the beaten trail for a moment. We're already kind of off the beaten. Well, kind of, but we're getting a little... I mean, it's not like Trevenant's spicy, so let's just keep it going here. But this is an interesting battle. So they swap into Obstagoon, and as soon as I seen that, I almost top left, but watch what happens. I think they think I'm going to bait them again with the Dragon Claw. No. No, we have no health. You don't bait then. You just go for the... Yep. Or maybe they thought we weren't there. So, yeah. If they shielded that up, I think we would have been pretty screwed. But good game. Next battle, met with an Escavel. Whoa, no 3-2-1. Got this game. It's time to restart the app. I get too excited. Pulling off some fun wins here. And, I just forget to restart it. Kind of like those toddlers we were just talking about. Anyways, going up against that Escavalier, retreating into a Trevenant. We're going to go ahead and throw Mega Horn here. And if they let it go, all right. I think they probably already knew we were going to go for that, but they can survive it. Swapping into our Whale here, and we're going to farm it down, of course. There is no need to throw a charge move. They still have 2 shields, but, I mean, it doesn't really matter. We can work around that. We got energy. Basically, you exchange a shield for energy a lot of times. Think about that. I'm sure you already know, but for some of the newer people, you got to kind of, like, balance it out. Do I want extra energy versus this shield? Because I may need this charge moves for the next Pokemon, and I'm just going to get my shield right back. They're going to shield up too, and we're going to be even again because they don't want to let this charge move go through that I used the shield to gain energy for the next Pokemon. Wow, that was... All right, so we're going to go... What's going on here? Up against the Gyarados, just Icicle Spearing this thing into the ground. Yeah, we're going to nail this thing into the ground real good. There we go. Very nice. And... we just that was a bit of a flex. I was like, yeah, Heracross, you're the star here. You do this. You take them out. Next battle, met with the Trevenant with our Heracross. So, well, that's... yeah, we got to retreat immediately. Sure, we can get off a Mega Horn, but... see, the thing about Trevenant, it's so good because of that specific typing. It has this Shadow Claw, specifically Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball. It's just going to work us. So we swap into Whale, they swap into an Obstagoon, and... well, as we've seen in my previous video for the first Ultra League battles that we did, Obstagoon counters Whale pretty stinking good. So they are dead set on farming me down. Okay, sounds good. I'm going to go ahead and do as much damage as I can. You're barely surviving. Now, we're not going to sneak into counter. It would be impressive if we did. We did, but they got to their charge move first. So they're not going to be able to get off 2. Watch this. And... you better believe they had 2, and they got the boost too. All right, so that's what happened to us a couple of games back, right? Anyways, we're going to be going here with Charizard. And remember, you can take these Icicle Spears. This is a Shadow, so your regular Charizard's going to be doing much better. What is this lag? What is this? Look, 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 look. There you go. There's the battle, okay? We were supposed to win that. I do believe, yes, we could have pulled that off if we were clutch enough. I had it all planned out in my mind. It was just going through like a million miles an hour as to what I should do, but I couldn't tap the screen. This is occurring constantly, okay? So that's all we need to say about that, right? We already... set our thing in the beginning. So next battle, met with a Shadow Whale, and you see my IVs, right? Literally 0, 15, 15. Literally, we're looking perfect over here for PvP. So we're not going to win any CMP up against another Whale unless they're 0, 2. In which case, if you're wondering, well, what happens then? Well, it's going to be like randomized, right? It'll just be random, right? If you're both at 0 IVs and we're literally the same Pokemon, so we have the same attack stat, the Shadow typing is not going to boost their attacks. Not, oh, the Shadow's got 20% more, they're more attack. No, that's not the way it works. Anyways, they're going to go for another Icicle Spear here. I'm just hoping this is not enough to KO. Come on, come on. Not that it matters anymore. I mean, what? Okay, we get off our Icicle Spear. So what are we going to do? Swap into Charizard? They're shieldless, so that's why we want to swap. We want to start building up our energy on our shieldless opponent. It doesn't matter what they have. Charizard, Blast Burn, and Dragon Claw, give me a break. So they're bringing in a Sylveon. Something back there doesn't want to see it. I wonder what it is. What is it? A Trevenant? Okay, I was going to say Trevenant. So they're swapping after we get off Blast Burn. We're going to go for the Dragon Claw because I start getting nervous. Not nervous, but I'm like, Dragon. Look at that. I mean, look at that damage. I mean, look at that. So we let it go. We call it. Yeah. But if you're thinking, well, what are your Heracross? It's weak to Fairy, but that's okay. We throw in the Wellran so they can use that energy. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Gain a little bit of energy off of them with our counters. In comes a Sylveon, and they know they need 2 Side Shocks. It's not happening. And we're going to go ahead and go for the Rock Blast and take the win up against that Fairy type with our Heracross. Rock Blast. Let's get it. Next battle. What are we going to see? In the lead, a Muck. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Absolutely, I'll take it. So, our Pokemon, our whole team, well, the Charizard and Wellran, specifically the Wellran, actually has a good matchup because of Earthquake. Charizard is just frail, so it's not its fault. It just has a bad matchup almost against a lot of things. It's just taking a lot of damage, right? But if I had to pick one Pokemon to be in this position, probably Heracross. Actually, Wellran with that Earthquake. I want to... anyways, what am I talking about? All right, just going for a Mega Horn. See if we'll get that shield. They're letting it go. They don't want a double shield. And it's almost going to be best if it has to be this way to have a little bit of health as the next Pokemon comes in so they can't farm you up. All right, so this is interesting. We swap into Wellran. They bring in this Feraligatr Shadow, and it's doing a lot of damage. Crunch didn't do as much as I thought it would, so hey, we go straight Earthquake. It sits there stunned for a moment like, crap, what's going on right now? This is not like this, please. No! In comes Machamp. Now, this battle gets a little interesting here. Just doing as much damage as we possibly can. They still have a shield, so do we. So we have to call it. What is it going to be? And I say, I'm not going to risk... Oh, cross chop bait. And they get to another charge, and I'm like, oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me. But they got nervous. They couldn't get to a rock side. Cross chop, we take the win. Yeah, let's keep it going here. Next battle, what are we going to see? All right, Glade. All right, let's see how this does work out. We're talking about how we're spammy, right? That was too quick. I don't believe that's a close combat. I'm letting it go. Leaf Blade, beautiful. Good old thick whale over here. Let's get it. Gonna go for the Icicle Spear. And they swap to catch. Okay, I love it when they swap into their Escavaliers because we just go in with Charizard and melt them away. Turn them into an Incent. All right. So, expecting... Oh, coming back in here with Wellran. We're going to go right for the Blast Burn. I don't even care right now. We got Heracross to handle this thing. And we still have 2 shields. So we're going to bait him again. Make him think that we have Blast Burn here. Yes, very good. Now we'll let this Charizard go. There's no need to hold on to it. They're going to spam us too much with Icicle Spear at this point to use a shield. It's going to be useless. They immediately swap into their Glade. We swap back into our Wellran here. Going for the Icicle Spear. We did have energy built up. And letting it go. It's doing okay. It's all right. And I do shield this up because I know we can get to another one here. If they want to double up, that sounds good to me. At this point, Heracross can handle that Glade. It's not a little baby. It does take a lot of damage from confusion, but it's not going to be like that. In comes the Roan, and this is where I was like, oh, crap. Did I miscalculate? Because, see, that's the problem, Wellran versus Wellran. When you have a little bit of health left like that, they gain a lot of farm. That little bit of health was a ton of farm with those powdered snow. All right, so now we got to worry about a whole ton of icicles being rained down upon us here. So there's one, and we're going for the Rock Blast. Like I said, super effective with your counter, super effective with your Rock Blast on staff for the Rock Blast. I didn't go Mega Horn because I wasn't getting there. I wasn't playing around, and we were able to take them out. Still looking good. Let's keep it moving here. Got the Wellran. Oh, here we go. Here's the Open Ultra League by accident. When I saw the Talonflame, I was like, that's cute. Somebody's bringing a non-XL. And then I looked at its CP, and I was like, oh my gosh, what did I do? So somebody did mention in my last, or not my last video, that was the news video, but the video after that, the Ultra League Classic, I went into the Ultra Premier or the Ultra League Open with the team that I was using, and I didn't even realize it. Whoops. And I was still taking wins. Yep. And still having bad leads. Yep. So let's see how this does play out. We're using non-XL up against XLs. There's 2 XLs on this team and a freaking legendary. It's not, they're not doing nothing. They're just picking whatever they pick because they're in the Open Ultra League. So I have to deal with it. I wonder what they're thinking. So we're up against an Umbreon. So not only one of the best in Open Ultra, but another one of the best. Freaking Umbreon. Lovely. All right, we do have Heracross. Yeah, we do have Heracross. We'll just have to see what's in the back. Got a little treat for you. Ooh, yeah, we're going to be putting in the work. So I swap here knowing, we resist it and whatever. Let's see if we catch it. They hit me with Last Resort. It's better than a Psychic, right? And they swap into a Cresselia. Now I'm thinking, okay, we can do it. We can work with this. Okay, I like to see this. Mega Horn shielded up. Okay. A little bit of annoying, and I figured they're going to bait me here. But we've come too far to fall for it. We've come too far to not shield and have it be a Moonblast. So we get to a Mega Horn again, and we tie, and that is absolutely perfect. They hit me with a Grass Knot, not enough. We swap into Charizard. We're going for a Farm Down, but they swap into their Umbreon. We go for Dragon Claw. This is going to take out the Umbreon. Down, no it's not. Oh, one more quick move and down they go. And down goes the Cresselia. And we take out an XL plus Legendary team with our dinky little Ultra League team. Classic. Let's go. Next battle, we're met with the Crobat. Gotta love it. You want to know something very annoying? Because of the algorithm. I had the Whale-Ran in the back, and I kept putting Heracross in the front. Crobat. And so I swapped them. I was like, you know what? About this time is where it started happening, is these Crobat freaking leads. So, what do you know? With the Whale-Ran in the front and the Heracross in the back, also weak to flying, we started pulling up those Crobats, and I was like, okay, sounds good to me. So we're up against the Whale-Ran and getting shields. Going to go ahead and shield ourselves. I feel like we want to win this. Ooh. Oh, that's one of the worst feelings. But it's my own fault for miscalculating. You know what? I was like, oh, I missed a quick move. Of course I didn't. I missed a quick move or something like that. So they bring in the Crobat. We swap into our Whale-Ran, immediately getting off an Icicle Spear as fast as we can. They didn't swap immediately. I don't know if it was the reaction or maybe there's something in the back also weak to it. We'll have to see. Well, weak to it, especially weak to it with shields down. Shadow Ball doesn't even... What? That's insane. So at this point, I'm thinking, I'm going for the Farm Down. That's a Poison Fang. That's why I'm farming down. You're not going to... Yeah. And this is the last battle. So make sure you give it a thumbs up. And the Toxicroak's going to have to see the full force of an earthquake. Goodbye, Toxicroak. And there are the battles. Thank you for watching. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care, trainers.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!